here, so I will have to redo some parts, but I will gladly do so, and we explain some parts that were not recorded in my previous video. So in the previous video, we talked about negation, how to say I don't have, and in this video, I'm going to talk about how to ask if you have whatever we're talking about. So do you have, do I have, does he have, does she have? And this is what we're going to discuss. So, the basic rule, how it works, is that normally you have the pronoun, personal pronoun or noun, and then you have the verb. So, pronoun, verb. Tu as, he has. But to form a question, you have to reverse the order and add a line between the two words, which in French we call tiret, and then it becomes the question mark. So it will be verb, tiret, pronoun or noun. You might or might not put what you want to ask if the person has, and then question mark. So, for example, j'ai, it will be est, which is the verb, tiret, which is this line, and then je. And you can put something here, or you can also not put something. So if you say just ai-je, it means do I have. But if you want to be more precise, you can say, do I have a young pen? Ai-je un crayon? You can ask yourself this question. Do I have a pen? So ai-je un crayon? Mais vous pouvez aussi dire ai-je tout seul, genre do I have it? But you don't specify why or what. It's a bit weird of a sentence, but theoretically it's possible. Then for you, for tu, as-tu, do you have? You can say as-tu une montre, as-tu un livre, as-tu une bague? Do you have any of these objects? Now French with an exception, so you might not know it yet, but French has more exceptions than rules and has many exceptions to the exceptions. So it's a very tricky language to learn, but personally I think that's what makes it beautiful, because beauty is the real reason for these exceptions. It's important that things sound nice in French. So if we follow the rule here, it should just be a-il. It should be like this, a-il. This is the... If you follow this rule, that's what should happen. But it's weird, and French doesn't like when two vowels are together like this. If you remember, normally we make it disappear, like la horloge, l'horloge. But here we don't want to make it disappear because the sense will be lost and it will be unclear what it means. So instead of making it disappear, we make a new letter appear. Because why not? And this letter is the letter T. So it becomes a-t-il. Does he have? Now with she, it's very similar. A-t-elle. So in this case, I have, j'ai, ai-je, tu as, as-tu, il a, a-t-il, elle a, a-t-elle. Ensuite, nous. Nous avons becomes avons, nous. Do we have? Avez, vous savez becomes avez-vous. Do you have? The third is ont-elles. Ont-elles. Sorry, I'm making a really dumb mistake here from distraction. Ils ont-ils. So here is something interesting. Why here we add T and here we don't add T? Well, the reason is here there is already a T that is somewhat silent. Because when you say ils ont, you don't really hear the T. You say ils ont. You do hear the S though from the connection. So here the T appears a bit. Ont-ils. So you don't need to add a T because the T is already there. Ont-ils. So then this T becomes more audible. Elles ont. tell. Do they have? Do this a group of women have this? Is this a group of men or women? This is just women. That's how it's distinguished. So ils ont-ils? Elles ont-elles? Voilà. So this is how we make questions in French. It's a very good start. And if we review what we've done until now, we've practiced in the very first video how to pronounce the letters from the alphabet. We've checked the personal pronouns that you have used extensively here. We have learned some basic vocabulary that is just to get you familiar with the pronunciation in French, and it allows you to, make questions and answers, which we did in the last class, if you remember. And then the next step will be to learn another verb and more vocabulary, and possibly some numbers also that sooner or later you have to learn. So I'll shortly make a video about that.